This game is so freaking cool.
It's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
You know, let's have a look at these quest things. I've got two, haven't I? Side missions. Travel, that's Neon Knight, meet Edward Garanka. Mystery Oaks, confront Sarah from my apartment. Travel to start the Collaborator. So these are all side quests I really want to do, but right now I'm going to continue with the main quest. Because, you know what, why not? More civilians. It's around here, let's have a look.
The old man was supposed to be alone. Let's go. Heard there's...
Huh? Oh! Thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done.
It's alright, dude. Just knocked him the hell out. Are you alright?
Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money. To feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... My daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you? Please, tell me. When can I see them?
Answer truthfully. Yeah, dig deeper.
Why would your daughter send me?
I thought maybe she and the little one finally decided to help Grandpa with his permit situation. But she probably understands that I need to avoid detection. It is better not to make contact.
When was the last time you saw them?
A few years. Since the day of the... you know.
The day of the incident?
The time I ran naked onto a football field as a teenager, that was an incident. This was the work of the devil. He closed our eyes, forced us to see what he sees.
That's a long time not to see someone you care about.
It's not their fault. My son-in-law, he keeps them away from me because... well, because...
Because why?
Scared of him.
What am I, on trial? Soon you'll be judging me just like he did. Like they all did.
Judging you for what, Edward?
They say I became a monster. In the park. It was during the incident.
You were with your family when the signal went out. Darrow's broadcast. Caused all those Augs to lose control.
I grabbed the youngest by the wrists. We were spinning. We spun like mad. I don't know where it came from. This exhilaration that wasn't mine. It was reckless, I admit. There were mosquitoes in my brain. There was blood. They say that it couldn't have been me. Someone else must have... a stranger, after I blacked out. Please, tell me you believe me. Tell me it isn't possible that I did that to him.
You did, though? Tell the truth.
When the signal was broadcast, Augs everywhere were made to do terrible things. Things they would never have done otherwise. Some of them can't remember, or choose not to be able to remember. The truth is, yes, it's possible, Edward. But that doesn't necessarily make you responsible. It was out of our control.
I said, I tried to tell them. Whatever my hands may have done, my heart did not. But what kind of defense is that? If I can't forgive myself, why should they? One of them is still alive, and whether I ever get to see him or not, I want to remain as close as I can. I want to remain in Prague.
Here, this permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh. Do you need me to break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here.
He's not a bad bloke. Sad. Sad what happened to him. Let's have a look at his computer. Dear Mr. Edward Bright, this is a reminder of the deal you made with the official office of permitication. Given the tenuous nature of your demand for extended legal status, you will need to pay more. I'll be sending some men and you will pay them. No, you're not paying any of them, mate. I've killed the leader. Well, the police killed the leader, I didn't. Civilians. Them folks go down here. It's down here. Oh, it's locked. I haven't got a church key, so I can't go in there yet. Oh, we've got to go down here.
What is this? Papers. These papers are out of date. I got them last week.
Excuse me,
Yes, you have some questions.
how does this Arabia work? Do you need Augs to build it, or do you want us to build it?
Naturals, Ogs. We have to go in the Og area.
You wish upon a star.
I thought it was around here
I
somewhere.
have to go here tonight.
It makes me think of the old...
Wank. I hate watching the news. Wars, famines, murders, diseases.
See, I could go on the naturals. I might show you that one at some point.
Hold it, Clank. Let me see your permit, and be quick about it.
I'm sure
Call
you'll
me
find everything
Clank.
in order, officer.
What's the matter, eh? I'm holding you up from some important, This is a BH-847.
Is that what it is? Sounds impressive.
Are you going to be a problem? Eyes to yourself. You are cleared through this checkpoint. Go about your business.
Unbelievable! I heard that. This wasn't my fault. It was yours.
Why? It's very strange.
Part of the city. Such a big area. But we're going to go straight to headquarters. If headquarters is down here. We are going to explore at some point. But right now I'm going to go straight to this quest. It's such a big world, isn't it? It's crazy.
What's wrong with him? I have to help this customer. If you have other things to do, maybe you could come back
A
later.
T-46 Ford. Are they serious?
There we
This
go.
whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
This is so cool, isn't it? Oh, she's not there. Storage is locked. Have a look around. Can I access this? Yeah, I can hack it. Of course I can hack it. 30%. 30.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I could nuke it.
Access denied.
Crap. Lockdown. Okay, we can always come back and do it. Should I nuked it? I didn't want to use an item up though. Plenty of people to talk to in these places.
Somewhere in this city, there's a mob-owned casino and sewer. Now I've heard everything.
This is locked. Yeah, I can't get in there. Access.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Boom, let's have a look in here. Oh, Jen, starting next week, TF-29 is going to be a psychologist, Dr. Dalera Uzain. In addition to providing mental health care to TF-29 personnel, should be creating POI profiles and assisting in hostage negotiation. When she gets here, can you show her around the infirmary and walk her through ordering whatever she needs? Okay. Just looking around, see what I can find. Get in the toilet. Anybody in here? It's just an agent. So you're not important to talk to. Maybe in these sections that are important to talk to. Agents, analyst.
The thing about the Russians is they never tell you the whole story.
Yeah, none of these people are important.
Right here. No change from last hour.
They're all analysts, so they're not really important at the moment.
Right now, I think my blood is about 60% caffeinated.
Agents.
3 airfield that are promising, but they're privately owned, and nobody can get close enough to take a look. I got a whole lot of nothing. Every time I send someone to follow up on a lead, buildings are
Right, dude. Who's in support? IT tech. Off you go, dude. I could do this one.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Quick.
Access
Ooh,
granted.
that was close. Where's this lid? Oh. Keypad and a key card. Not bad. What's this? More hacking.
Anomaly detected.
This is more difficult.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Oh, close. This message has been generated automatically. Okay, so it's people's passwords. So I can go and have a look. Let's go through the vent, see where this leads us. It's like exploring. Oh, it just leads out here. Okay. Anyone to talk to around here? Analyst, analyst. Psychiatrist. She's not here yet. Oh, hang on. There's a different newspaper here. Series of coordinated bomb blasts tore through Rizika station yesterday morning, killing dozens of travellers and renewing fears of large-scale terrorist mayhem against the city. Rail travel to Prague is being rerouted while forensic investigators comb the debris for answers. This morning it remained unclear who is responsible, but given that two similar bombings targeted lawmakers and destroyed a police precinct earlier in the year, this latest attack suggests that augmented terrorists upset over Prague's model augmentation licensing and relocation programs may be responsible. Obviously the world is watching Prague, State Police spokesman Alex Savolna told reporters, and that is why we are working hard to bring this wave of augmented terror to an end. Even with Interpol aiding in our investigation, I am confident our people can bring swift justice to those responsible. We'll see. Hacker published stolen emails, claiming to have proof that the International Monetary Fund holds the poorest countries at economic gunpoint on behalf of the world's elite. Juggernaut Collective hackers released dozens of emails stolen during last month's cyber attack. Many of the emails we read, however, seem to be reminders to keep staff refrigerators clean. So are they just a joke then? A hacker computer? No, I'm not strong enough to do that yet. I will be soon. And no one will stop me. Let's go in the ladies' toilets, as you do. No one's telling me off though. There's an incident in the first game when you do that, and they have a go at you because you get reported. Nobody in here today.
This bill is impossible. The LZ is totally overrun.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah. It was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm alright.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now, a meeting with Lyon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Yeah, we're going to talk to her. She's friendly. So we have a friend. That's nice.
Last night, the collective published the tax returns.
Jensen, we need to talk. My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
You got an MO in this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not convinced.
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the Collective ever found out where we operate... My God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is.
You really think there's a risk here? Maybe someone's just poking around the fake website of a fake company.
If someone points a gun at me, I assume it's loaded. If someone hacks into the website of the company that serves as our cover, I assume they're doing it for a bad reason.
Such as?
Everything depends on who they are and what they know. But we're in the business of dealing with terrorists. If those terrorists find out where we are...
Do you have 29 likes its privacy?
Sure. More importantly, Chang likes being in one piece. Unlike you, I don't just brush off explosions.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Praha Dovos was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
It obviously caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, director burrows into some hole, poof, no Christmas party.
Okay.
I need you to find out as much as you can about our Snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
Got so many of these side quests, it's gonna be cool.
Right. You have any leads?
We'll be doing them as we go along.
Traced our hacker Snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hull Avenue. Just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
Damn straight. It's gonna be crazy. Lovely jubbly. Newspaper. Is that the same one before? Yeah, that's fine. Find the source of the hacker. We've got plenty of computers you can just look at, get lore and whatever. We can do that maybe in the next video. We'll explore the office more. I just want to see if we can actually speak to more people.
Hey, Agent Jensen. Nice work in Dubai. But still, you know what I want to know is who those ogged up guys in the gold masks were. I'll be compiling all the case files, and as soon as I know anything, it'll be up on the board.
Okay. Can I inquire about Salah Alam?
This guy is
Composition
the
could
face
tell
of
us
the
a
jinn
lot,
and
but it's the trigger that really
force of
doesn't
nature. They call him the Bull of the North and the Heart of the Jinn. Real name Salar. Works in conjunction with his cold and calculating brother, Wasim, who saved his life during the Ogg incident.
Negative.
He is proudly augmented and parades his Oggs around wherever and whenever he likes. The hatred of Oggs from groups around the world has only emboldened him and his organization. Our arms dealer Shepard, aka John Trent, is a former Special Forces commander and ex-Bell Tower operative. And as is typical for those ex-Bell Tower employees, he's been selling off old Bell Tower tech and weapons. But we don't need to worry about him anymore. He was killed by those gold mask guys.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Ah, Wasim Alam, the head of the Jinn, former limb clinic doctor and surgeon before he turned to more profitable enterprises. He brings the same cold and calculated approach he brought to saving lives to running his business with his brother, Salar.
I don't know where to start with theorizing percentages.
Ah, Agent Singh, great poker player. I still owe him 100 credits. So I hope his incursion with the Jinn lasts another few months. You know, maybe he'll forget I owe him the money.
Preemptive action would be great if we knew where to start.
I would have thought you'd had your fill of these guys since Dubai, Jensen. The Jinn, a group of smugglers led by twin brothers, Salar and Wasim Alam. Their exact base of operations is unknown, but it's most likely in Muscat, Oman. The brothers Alam have been in operation since 2020, and have greatly expanded their operations since then, recruiting mercenaries, ex-military, nationalistic agitators, and other colorful criminal agitators from Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and the surrounding region. They deal in drugs, weapons, medical implants, Oggs, and they occasionally throw in some human trafficking.
Composition could tell us a lot, but it's the
Human
trigger that really
First
does
is
the
an
talking.
anti-aug group dedicated to keeping
state
humans
police
human, all pure, no augmentations. In their obsessive pursuit of this goal, they have taken extreme measures and are suspected of
Just
being
wish
responsible
someone
for
would nut
multiple
up and
acts
take
of
the
breaking and
blame.
entering, vandalism, and theft. On occasion, they've even become violent, being implicated in several assaults and murders as they push for their goal of human purity. They've been quiet since the incident.
Negative. They're saying it was faulty wiring.
You'd think one of them would
Ah,
pop up
the
on some
elusive
list.
Radich Nicolazzi. This guy's a piece of work. Driven and ruthless. When he came up, he was the youngest boss in the Diwali crime
Where to
family.
start with theorizing
The man spends more
percentages.
money on suits than most people spend on their houses. But don't let the looks and the haute couture fool you. He's the boss, he's in control, and he's squashed more than a few people who've tried to take him down along the way.
I'd love to get a look at the bomb site myself, but no dice, not our show. Amos relies on public perception.
Otar Boncavelli. This guy's a classic. They don't make many like him anymore. Sharp mind, a real
Composition could tell
businessman.
us a lot,
One of
but
those
it's the
gangsters
trigger
who
that
thinks that
really does
crime
the
is a
talking.
necessary evil, you know? If it's gonna happen, he's there to make sure people have respect and make good money.
Guys might as
Good
well be
business.
ghosts.
Otar's right-hand man is this guy, Bano. Not the
Preemptive action
sharpest
would be
tool in
great
the shed,
when we
if you know what I
register.
mean. But he's strong and loyal, something Otar values greatly.
Scrubbing through garbage for hours, still nothing.
These guys might
The
as well be
Diwali called
ghosts.
this guy Constantine. Like that's supposed to be intimidating,
What I
right?
hear, the explosives were
We don't have a
designed to
last
get
name for
maximum
Constantine,
spread.
but until his death in the Razika bombing, he was a high-placed member of the Diwali crime family, answering to Otar Botkavelli. We suspect he has lots of connections in the upper echelons
Is
of
it
the
or is it
organization,
not a probable
all the way up
target?
to Radich Nicolazzi and
You'd think
beyond.
one of them would pop up on
You
some
and me,
list somewhere.
I suspect that he's a pecan, a spy that watches the Diwali lieutenant closely to make sure he doesn't make a move on the boss.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list
The
somewhere.
classic Diwali structure has two spies, or pekans, working for the lieutenant who report directly to the boss, to make sure he stays the boss. Those guys are pretty violent.
I've run DNA checks through all the
You've heard of these guys.
Composition could tell
ARC,
us a
or
lot,
the
but
Augmented
it's
Rights
triggered
Coalition.
that really does
They're a human rights group who, on the surface at least, is trying to provide equal rights for augmented people. It was started by Dr. Talos Rucker, soon after the AUG incident when Rucker started to speak out against the anti-AUG legislation that was being passed by several local governments. If you ask me, it's not working. Things seem to be getting worse. ARC preaches non-violence, but a string of terror attacks has put them on the terror watch list. So I'll let you be the judge.
Just wish
So
someone
many
would nut up and
groups.
take the blame.
Dr. Talos Rucker, former Limb Clinic doctor and current leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Rucker has chosen to leave his native Germany and to live in the Utilek complex near Prague as a protest to draw attention to the upcoming human restoration, end quote. Rucker is a pacifist and believes that what is happening in Prague is what will happen all over the world if the Restoration Act becomes law. You've heard of these guys. ARC, or the Augmented Rights
Preemptive
Coalition.
action would be great.
They're a human rights group who, on the surface at least, is trying to provide equal rights for augmented people. It was started by Dr. Talos Rucker, soon after the AUG incident when Rucker started to speak out against the
Oh, that's the same as that, okay, yeah.
passed by several
No
local
dice,
governments.
not our show.
If you ask me, it's not working. Things seem to be getting worse. ARC preaches non-violence, but a string of terror attacks has put them on the terror watch list. So I'll let you be the judge.
What I hear, the explosives were
You know
designed
as
to
much
get
as I do
maximum
about these
spread.
guys. They're augmented, well-trained, and very dangerous. And they seem to be massing weapons and AUGs for some sort of attack. We don't know what yet.
I'd love to get a look at the bomb site myself.
Here we go.
but
The
no
Church of the
dice,
Machine
not our
God,
show.
and to some, the Church of the Machine, without the God. And then again, to others, the Singularity Church of the Machine God. This group has so many names and subgroups, it's hard to keep track. And believe it or not, they've been around in one form or another since the early 1970s. There are a lot of contradictory reports on who they are and what they want, but in general, they all want the same thing. They want to merge their consciousnesses and become one with the Machine God through a ritual they call Ascension.
Smart move. They don't want to be caught.
The Church of the Machine God has a leader, but all we know about her at this point is that she's a woman, and they call her Mother. That's creepy, right? I think that's really creepy.
Explosives were designed to get maximum spread.
I'm the builder. Who's the builder?
There's a rumor that the Church of the Machine God is building a machine that will help bring forth the Singularity. Sure, I guess that's a possibility. I'm just not sure what they
Composition
would
could tell
plug
us
that
a lot,
machine
but
into.
it's the trigger that really does the talking.
Ah, what to say about the Juggernaut Collective that isn't speculation. A bunch of their members were running operations out of Montreal in 27, resurfacing for a while in 28. You heard of the Rifleman Bank Station? Bell Tower? Anyway, the Collective is a group of hacker activists, or hacktivists. Oh my god, I hate that word. Dedicated to the cause of freedom. At least that's what they say, or what their actions appear to say. They fight corruption by exposing hypocrisy and protecting the unprotected. No one knows the real power structure inside of the Collective, but there is one name that echoes over the darknet. And that name that echoes even louder than Hex, and you can talk to Peter Chang if you don't believe me, that name is Janus. And some say Janus runs everything, while others think there is no Janus. Janus. I mean, what can you say about him? Or her. Nobody really knows who or what Janus is. But what many believe is that Janus is running the most dangerous hacking group in the world, attacking corrupt politicians and businesses on a global scale. The corporate world is terrified of Janus. Samizdat is an underground news outlet that likes to think of itself as the real news. They are anti-establishment and anti-almost everything else, including business addresses, so we like to keep our eyes and ears open for information. The New Sons of Freedom, or NSF, is a small group of militant constitutionalists and secessionists operating in the continental United States, particularly in the Pacific Northwest. The group was formed as a reaction to the American government's increasingly authoritarian regime. NSF is committed to fighting the influence and control of a group of unknown people they believe to be the Illuminati with strategic guerrilla warfare strikes. They are suspected of having ties with Janus and the Juggernaut Collective.
The NSF, there's your tie towards the first game. That is the first game. Like, NSF are the main bad guys. Or so you think. Angie, I trust your hunch is better than most people's evidence. There's no way if the Diwali number 2 owns it that the storage locker is 100% clean. I'm in the middle of something I can't break away from right now. Check it yourself. Quietly tell me what you find, VB. Referenced email. Vince, you know the courtyard just down the street from us? I go there sometimes to grab a snack after work. And there's one storage locker there that always felt a little suspicious. Well, today I learned it belongs to O Turbo Cavelli. I can't go in there officially without a warrant, and my hunch obviously is enough to get us one. But I did crack the code to the door 3874. One of us could go in unofficially just to see what's inside. What do you think, boss? Angie? I could go inside because I don't care. I have no restrictions. I do
Adam,
what
how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
Yeah, man, have a bit of patience. The computers are all hack at some point, but right, I'm gonna wait until my hacking's better. Oh, I'm gonna wait until I've got like all the best items with hacking. Like if I've got enough, I can just. It doesn't matter about wasting stuff. Can't get you. Can I get it? Oh god, password. You have password. I can actually. Yeah, I can actually do that, can't I? Origami. Origami. 1970. Vincent Black. Vince, our people in Moscow confirmed that Diwali are shipping unlicensed Ogs out of the Czech Republic. We suspect the majority are leaving via unmarked trucks, but it's difficult to know for sure right now because it's definitely looking like some of the police are taking backhanders to look the other way. Worse, if someone desperate enough to deal with the devil can't pay enough, or nobody will miss them, it seems the Diwali are happy to pocket what little they have and sell them to third parties for labour, sex or spare parts. Team is still compiling the full report. It's pretty nauseating, Angie. Jeez. Can I unlock this? Oh, I'm not strong enough to unlock that. Oh well. Counter-terrorism. Let's Sing. We'll speak to Sing in a second. Let's have a look around. I'm not going on any of the computers just yet, apart from like the main people's their computers, just to see what I can find on them. Is this? It's unlocked. Jensen's. This is mine, the shooting range. Attention everyone, the third quarterly TF29 shooting competition is almost upon us. Remember our firing range is always open, featuring our firearm in the TF29 arsenal with unlimited ammunition. Have you practiced enough? Aria. We'll definitely do that at some point as well. To all staff, this is to address the recent mission in Dubai. We all know someone who died of that action. Our one consolation is that they died doing what they all believed in, trying to make the world a better place. However, there is no excuse for the mission going to hell the way it did. The reasons it did are now under thorough investigation. We can all do better than this, and from now on we will for them. Further rumours have come to my attention which question why we were in charge of the op in the first place, rather than Station Muscat. These speculations are a distraction and strongly discouraged. Please remain focused on the actual task at hand. Those were our people we lost. It falls to us to avenge them. Memorial services will be forthcoming. Director Miller. Dr. Delara Uzine introduction. Having recently joined the team, I wanted to briefly introduce myself. My name is Dr. Delara Uzine, now resident psychiatrist for the Prague Borough. In addition to providing consultancy training for psychological profiling, hostage negotiation and criminal communication, I'll also be the person responsible for staff psychological assessment and counsel. Due to the nature of our work here at Task Force 29, every agent has a high risk of exposure to emotional stress and potential trauma. Mental health is just as important as physical health, if not more, so it's important for you to have access to relevant professional support both during and after any case you might be working on. I look forward to meeting everyone individually over the following weeks for an initial consultation. Agent Jensen, I noticed you've not picked up the supply of neuropoison I ordered for you this month. I would have noticed it's the third time in a row that you have been late picking up your prescription. In my experience, agents like yourself are prone to testing their limits, denying themselves the crucial medicine they need due to either pride or over-inflated sense of machismo, or a well-intentioned but misplaced belief that others might need it more. If none of these reasons describe you, I sincerely apologise, but I suggest you not be late again, for I will be forced to assure you obtaining the drugs somewhere else, illicitly, and we will have to report you to the head office. Thank you for your cooperation. I don't even know where to get it from. I'm still waiting for your after-action report. We've got to file them, you know. Drag your heels much longer and I'll write it up myself. Guaranteed you won't look good in it. Oh, he's such a lovely fella, isn't he? Such a lovely fellow. Maybe he's the jerk. Speak to Singh first.
It is Jensen.
Agent Singh. Wasn't expecting to see you again. In civvies, at least.
Just passing through. I wanted to thank your team for the backup in Dubai. That sting went to hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome. But I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Headed into the field office there?
Not exactly. One of our black sites. I'll be dropped in as a captured enemy combatant. After I contact my fellow Jinn prisoners, I shall lead a very convenient escape.
Re-embedding with the Jinn. Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
No choice. That ambush knocked everyone on their asses. TF-29, Bell Tower, the Jinn. To cover all the angles, I need to go back. Hopefully my cover is still good. You killing the signal booster at the hotel should help.
You're thinking the Jinn can get a beat on our gate crashers faster than TF-29.
Perhaps. They do not like loose ends. An augmented kill squad with military training. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah, once. But it's a long story. Did we get anything out of the cleanup operation?
Mostly corpses. Heavily augmented, as you know. Under those gold masks, they were ID scrubbed. No prints, no dentals, no DNA match. Professional.
Could still be ex-Bell Tower. Plenty of men and material went AWOL after the incident. A competing faction that listened in on Shepard's sale.
It's a possibility. The audits and investigations of Bell Tower will go on for years before we know how many rats jumped from that ship. At least we recovered the weapons. Unlisted. High spec. Military-grade augmentation. Enough to build another couple of you. That is a joke.
Right. It's the world we live in. Anyone with an exemption to the weaponized augment ban is a useful tool. Or a terrorist. Whoever they were, they knew exactly when the deal was going down. Any chance they were based locally, in Dubai?
No. After the incident, Dubai became the world's most luxurious tombstone. Perfect for the Jinn, but for no one else.
I thought human augmentation was frowned on in the Middle East. Why was Dubai hit so hard?
Because it was another world. Two other worlds, in fact. One of extreme augmentations in gold or crystal, and one of thousands of workers outfitted for construction. Then, that day.
I know.
No, Agent Jensen, you could not. Some called it divine punishment. But that day was not the work of a merciful God.
I don't envy what you've got ahead of you.
Actually, I am looking forward to it. The truth is, when you've been under for long enough, you only feel like an imposter out here. in the real world.
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
Okay, so he's been spoken to. Let's go speak to... Oh, no. This jerk in here that doesn't like us very much. McCready. McCready, you jerk. How you doing?
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You check with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. That's why it's a good thing you disabled the Jinn's comms booster in Dubai. Singh's cover with the Jinn is still intact. I'm hoping once he's back in Basra, he can use his network to dig around. Maybe these gold masked jokers will ping locally. Probably another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
No.
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
Challenge. There we go, focus.
Come on, McCready. We're not a couple of beat cops filling a monthly quota here. This isn't about whose collar it is. It's about getting the people responsible. Full stop.
Look, I get what you're saying, but I'm working a $5 investigation on 50 cents worth of shit. I've got speculation to spare, mate. Listen, I know I come off strong. I've got 3 ex-wives that'll back that up. But that's just how I'm built. Putting on a show for the new guys isn't gonna change what's underneath.
I can appreciate that kind of honesty.
Good. So when I say I'm impressed with how you handled yourself in Dubai, you can appreciate that I meant it. With that sandstorm giving us colonics, stripping the juice box out the chopper was an inspired choice. But that mission is over, and your involvement in it ends now. Got it?
Yeah. But tell me, why do you think the bodies from Dubai were sent to Oman?
Fuck knows. Rumor is that Oman was pissed that we got the green light for the gig in the first place. Can't blame them, really.
You don't think it's strange we got the call over them?
I stopped questioning the logic of the big noise a long time ago. What I'm told is we were the only team ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So then you know what I know. That everything?
Your story. He ain't gonna be my mate. He's gonna have a go at me. I guarantee it.
How the hell did you get such a sunny disposition anyway, McCready?
Knowing about me is not going to make us friends, Jensen. But I'll humor you.
Oh, okay.
I joined regular army straight out of secondary school, made UKSF at 25 and was recruited into the SRR 4 years later.
Special Reconnaissance Regiment. That's an elite unit.
Oh yeah, it's very glamorous. All champagne and blowjobs.
So what happened?
After 12 years hunting terrorist shitbirds across every desert on the face of the earth, I found there was no fucking end to the evil this world churned out. I couldn't see the point in what we were doing anymore. So I quit.
So what brought you back to the life?
I suppose it was purpose. A tool without a job to do can only grow rust. So here I am, back in it, serving my purpose. As a tool yourself, mate, you should understand that, yeah?
A jerk.
Yeah, I got it. It was nice talking to you, McCready.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, we don't like each other. Yeah, you're a bit of a jerk, McCready, to be honest. But it is what it is. Took us more people to talk to. Grims's director's not in here because he's busy. But I can go in here. And I can mess around. He's on that hacking network. Oh, there's two of these. This is going to be difficult. Gotta go this way. We're going to get caught. We're going to get caught. Oh, not.
Access granted.
Very good. So the last time you used this NSN, the logs failed to delete properly. They're supposed to, but there have been a few peculiarities in SNN functioning recently. I'm looking into their origin. To further notice, unless you delete your logs manually, anyone who used the NSN after you will be able to access or record your communications. Interesting to know. Hopefully he gets to forget it. What's that? Oh, I'll take that. Oh yeah, that ain't gonna lead me to there. I'll go through the door if I know. I can't log in there, can I? I can't hack. We've got password or something. How do I get in there then? I'm not sure I'm gonna get in there without... No, I can't pick it, can I? Unless there's another way in there. I don't think there is, but I'll have a look. Pocket security. JD, did you or Chang move the NSN server room keycard? I thought we agreed to keep it on the lower level. I don't have time for this state police's stone warning again. I have to call the Minister Debbie. Lower level. Yeah, I found the key for that. But how the hell do I get in this? Gotta be a way to get in there somehow. If I could hack into his office, I would. Director, can I hack into his? Yeah, I need Jim Miller's keycard and I haven't got it. How am I gonna get in there then? I don't think... Oh, hang on, no, I've got a multi-tool, haven't I? Yeah, what am I doing? Multi-tool. How the heck do I use my multi-tool system? Can I use it? Oh, there we go. There we go. Magic. Pick all these up while I can. Multi-tools are definitely the most important item. So, I'll take that as well. Don't care about that, let's just booze.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Yeah, he's just finishing.
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
Sneaking quick. Yeah, I wasn't in there, wasn't me. Yeah, Miller!
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things.
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orbs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble.
What? Oh, that? No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Ruzicka investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
Assist. Okay, I'll accept.
Good. Thought I'd have to fight him to let me handle this one. Whoever planted those bombs yesterday has a lot to answer for.
Agreed. And we have to find out who they are before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained, because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
Chang said you've got him cleaning up Intellicam footage that was captured during the bombing. Maybe it can tell us something.
Maybe. But between you and me, Chang's become a little more unglued since Ruzicka. Not sure we can wait for him to get his shit together.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient, because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Ruzicka? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.
So that's the next mission we're going to be doing at some point. I could do that, or I could do larger side quests while we're out and about. There's quite a few side quests to do. I might just do the main quest when we next come back. Get it out of the way. I'll speak to her before we leave as well.